I pulled up at a red light on the embankment on my usual bicycle commute to work. "Mi llamo Michel," said language guru Michel Thomas through my earphones. "¿Cómo te llamas?" "Mi llamo Mike," I said. "¿Todavía quieres hacerlo?" asked Thomas. "No quiero hacerlo ahora," I said. "¿Por qué no?" Thomas asked. I turned off my iPod. A woman crossed the road, giving me the look reserved in London for people talking to themselves on bicycles in bad Spanish. Fear, contempt. The lights went green. I pedalled on. Simon's comments had touched a nerve. Not the bits about being a dreamer or my rubbish Spanish. They were indisputably true. But about running away. Riding a bicycle is made for thinking. I thought about my life. When I was young, my family had always been on the move. Different cities, different houses. By the time I was 11, I'd been to 4 different schools. I remember being upset about it at first, but losing friends and teachers and a base became so routine that somewhere along the line I must have developed an indifference to everything. I was 13 when my parents split up. I took to the railways, sleeping on trains and station platforms, sometimes staying away from home for several days at a time. If it wasn't trains, I'd get on my bicycle and just ride for hours and hours. Where I went wasn't important, as long as I was moving. When my mum died a few years later, I travelled the world, working odd jobs, always looking for the next thing. When my short marriage broke down, I took off on a motorbike. Movement seemed to be my hardwired response when life delivered a blow. It's not hard to see patterns when we look back. And when I thought about other areas of my life, the same thing kept appearing. Work? Hardly had a full-time job in my life, always freelance, always needing to know the door was unlocked. Relationships? Only had one that was serious. I married her, and look where that got me. I'd never had kids. Homes? Always moving, or, if not actually moving, thinking about moving. Security and commitment were fine for other people, just not for me, thank you very much. And for years all this seemed to work just dandy, or at least I thought it did.